breasts, 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 breasts,
Yeah!
breasts,
Yeah!
breasts,
Yeah!
breasts,
Yeah!
breasts,
Cucumbers. Cucumbers.
Cucumbers.
Cucumbers.
Cucumbers.
Cucumbers.
Cucumbers.
Cucumbers.
Cucumbers.
Cucumbers.
Cucumbers.
Cucumbers.
Cucumbers.
Cucumbers.
Cucumbers.
Cucumbers.
Wash your balls. Wash your balls.
breasts, 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 breasts,
Try to relax your anus.
He is salty about the chicken sandwich. What the fuck is going on? I saw someone saying some shit before about Phil's sandwich. We have to find this out. This is I got to get some kind of like news thing where breaking news happens. Philip Burnell's sandwich is breaking news. CNN's reporting on it right now. He is still talking about... Why? Oh, Snort Hogan, I love you. Oh. Alright. Let's wait till we get to 500 people. You know the deal. You know the deal. Yeah, I can't watch this aged shark meat shit. Fuck you. I actually have a little bit of a cold. No, it's not COVID. I took a COVID test. As a matter of fact, fuck. Hey Siri. Set an alarm for 2 hours and 15 minutes from now.
Your alarm is set for 11:23 p.m.
Thank you. Bitch. I know Keffels was on scene. Dude, you know the people that we're going to go after are going to just go after her harder now. You know, I mean, it doesn't mean that the bad people that were on Kiwi Farms are just going to go away. Yeah, no, they're like cockroaches. They'll find some other place to form together. Yeah, and I saw the gaming column. Of course they're going to do that, dude. Papa Doodle-Doo, you know what? Congratulations, Deadeye. You may not be the Super Chat Cherry Popper, but I am scratching my left ass cheek while reading your Super Chat. Oh, that was an itchy... I've had COVID... How the fuck have you had COVID 6 times? But yet again, I'm not middle-aged and 400 pounds. Okay. Captain Random. What? How the fuck? You're so full of shit. You had COVID 6 times? Is that like a world record? Sniff the hand. Come sniff it for me. Maybe that'll vaccinate you against COVID. Anyway, let me read the other super chats here. I don't even know. Internet Archive completely nuked Kiwi Farms from their archive. I don't know how I feel about that. What's up, Jen? How are you? I don't know how I feel. If nothing else, what happens if they ever have to use that for evidence? That was actually... The Internet Archive was used for evidence in the Johnny Depp case. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Like I said on Twitter, did I lose any sleep that Kiwi Farms existed? I was on there. No, I didn't give a fuck. Am I sad it's gone? No. It was a shitty website for shitty people. But, so there's my take. That's as simple of a take as I can give, and that is my genuine take. Pat Birds, thank you. Thank you for the birds. V, thank you for becoming a member. Man, thank goodness for insurance because therapy is really expensive. Also, Rich, hey, how are the birds doing? The birds are doing wonderful. Yes, therapy is expensive. Especially when you go up the ladder, too, and you go from, like, a therapist to a psychologist. I don't know if therapists and psychologists are different, but you get my fucking point. Then you go to a nurse practitioner, then you go to a psychiatrist. It's like cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-ching. Couldn't stop laughing at Aaron reacting to DSP losing his mind at Labor Day and someone else's screen name is ack. But dude, you got to remember, he doesn't act. He goes, ha 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 ha. He never does this. You know, I did not see the bird. You tweeted at me. I did not. I'm still amazed he's on about this chicken sandwich. Oh shit, I didn't put out the notification that I'm streaming. That could be part of the reason why. It's weird. My viewership on my main YouTube channel has been going up, and my viewership here has been going down. It's like, it could never just be... it could never just... But that's... Whatever. That's why... Diversify. When are you paying Big Cheese is 200? I'm never paying that motherfucker is 200. Look here. Look, listen. Or maybe people are just bored and don't want to watch TCAP. Who's messaging me? Who is messaging? Oh, wow. Okay. But that's how, like, I know I have... That was why, as justified as I feel like my anger was, it would be stupid just to put all my eggs in like a live streaming basket, man, because it ebbs and flows on both sides. I sounded really slurred when I said that. It does, though. It ebbs and flows on both sides. You know, you'll have months where your viewership on doing pre-recorded videos will skyrocket, and then there's other months it's shit. There's months you'll get a bunch of, you know, concurrent viewers watching your live streams, and then there's months that'll go to shit. And I just came to get something to eat. I know he was talking about the sandwich when we reached 500 viewers by midnight. The reason why I waited for 500 is because you see it in the comments. People are like, oh, hey, what were we talking about in the beginning? I missed the first part. I mean, it still happens after 500, but it happens less. So that's why I have that threshold number. Technically, I probably should make it higher, but then we'd be waiting for 3 hours. What's up with today's vid? I thought you were an Xbox fanboy. Seriously, why can't they just make the games? It's poor leadership, man. I feel bad for the developers because the talent's there. You know, this is proof, like I said in the video, you just can't throw fucking money at a... Oh, I have a bunch of money. That'll fix it. Hey, Microsoft, you have no exclusives. All right, here, just take all of the money. Here, you take the money. You take the money. And like it... Oh, wow, look, magically everything's fine now. I mean, it helps, but it doesn't solve... Hey, we're at full wait, like 2 minutes to see if we stick around 500. Would you have a night where the chat sent you videos and you watched them with the chat? Yes. I'm also thinking of doing a night I would have to figure, because it's only like a Android and iOS app where we use it. See, I'd have to be careful because sometimes it actually does show penises and titties. Where we have like AI made pictures. Yo, those would be the funniest streams in the world. The problem is tits, even though it's like you can't say for it to make someone naked. You can't say penis. You can't say vagina. It won't generate a picture. Of course, I've tried. Wait, so they're taxing people who are getting student loan forgiveness? Stop it. Oh, dude, if they block the loan debt cancellation. Donald Trump's massive dumps. Notorious Bait Polly, thank you very much. Have you really been far even as decided to use? I have no idea what you mean, but thank you. I'm not saying that like sarcastically. Thank you. I'm sure you meant to add another word or something. Drunken Weasel, thank you for becoming a member. All right, we're definitely over 500 people now. Indiana is taxing student loan forgiveness. Of course they are. It's a shame that backwards compatibility is the only reason I have an Xbox Series S. Thanks, Sony, for not letting us run PS3 games on PS5 natively. Even though the community has it figured out and there's a fairly good PS3 emulator for PC. You know what I'm saying? It's just... Only bird breasts allowed. Philip Burnell. Philip Burnell is a man. All right, I'm going to stop. You know what's sad, though? There's a lot of people that agree with that. That student loan debt shouldn't be... I have family. Anyway, let's not get into that. So I decided for shirt shall be removed and nips shall be shown, my good man. Well, here we go. Thank you. I know that DSP is jealous of the size of your birds. Also, are you in favor or against emulation of new games? New games against, but if like they're gonna half-ass it like Sony especially is doing with PS3, and like how Nintendo is trying to scorch earth any ROM site. Nah, I'm totally for it. I know you could buy flash carts like and put the SD card, and I have them from Stone Age Gamer, but I went out and bought one of these and made a video on it. I don't care. Like don't support these old pirated carts that you could get on Amazon. Why? If Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo especially aren't going to do it, fuck them. Seriously, fuck them. Snort Hogan Pug. That sounds beautiful. And I will rub my bird. It's a big cock I have here, don't I? Make sure I'm not missing. Holy super chats coming in. Prime Media 343 needs to go. Either it or a certain affinity needs to take over. Getting so tired of Halo being in a state it's been for a day. Yeah, I Halo after Reach died to me. Reach was the last Halo game I truly, truly, truly enjoyed. So North Carolina has taxing student loan forgiveness because $10,000 as earned income. Jesus. America, huh? What's the name of the song playing at the end of the videos? I have no fucking clue. I have to ask my editor. I have not the slightest clue. What's up tonight, Father? I think we're going to watch some Phil first. I got some breaking Phil news. And then we're going to watch some TCAP. Hey, Rich. I mean, shirtless Rich. Have you noticed your stream thumbnail still has Carlos? Carlos will be back. We're going to replicate that fucking bird. The OG, he wasn't around long enough for it to be... the story of the main bird, the head bird in charge, needs to continue. Democrats have an edge right now, and it's not their own doing. Republicans just keep doing terrible shit. Yeah, well, hopefully, I mean, I hate Democrats too, so I don't even want to say hopefully. I don't know. The state of my country is real rough right now. bought the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle collection. Amazed how much my skill has stagnated. Yeah, but dude, you can't. Minus the home console ports, you can't be too rough on yourself because those are arcade games, man. They were meant to suck quarters out of your pockets. You know what I'm saying? My girlfriend and I are envious of your cocks, good sir, and yes, well, you should be. This is Ricardo, the instant regret bird. This is the angry video game bird. I don't know why. And this is, I don't know, he's a metal fucking bird, whatever the fuck you want to call him. All right, we could, oh no, there's more. Microsoft used a similar model with Windows Phone. They threw billions upon billions onto Windows Phone and billions for Nokia. Yeah, well, like what the fuck is even Nokia doing now? They have like a couple Android phones, right? It's so bizarre. Yeah, money doesn't solve all problems. You know, that's why I also think Microsoft is buying everything. They're like, oh, if we just can't win by, putting out a better product. I mean, look, the Xbox Series S and X are actually well-built products, but I mean in terms of if we can't put out better first-party games, let's just buy all the studios and become a monopoly. We just win by fucking default. That was quite overblown. All I said to Tipster, he was like, something about getting his car insurance. He signed up for something online, and he was like, I sat there shirtless in my boxers doing it. And I just wrote back, in Chris's stream, Chris the Narc stream, that's hot at Tipster. And everyone made it like we were sending dick pics to each other. I'm like, dude, I was signing into Twitter on the Aya Neo Air Pro, like doing other shit, and everyone was thinking like me and Tipster were sending asshole pics. It's not true. No asshole pics were sent. Fuck birds. Yeah, you heard me. Fuck birds. What are you going to do about it? The middle bird's name should be Malcolm. I don't know what the silver bird's like. He's like the boss now, man. Like even when Carlos comes back, he's going to cuck Carlos. Carlos was the alpha bird, but I don't know if, I mean, that's an imposing silver metallic bird. I'm intimidated by him. All right. Anyway, it's time for Phil. I love how everyone makes Phil look like he's in his like late 60s.
I'll be the guy.
6.59 seconds. You know what to do, you motherfucker. That is a cute little dog. Here's the pug I made. Here's the puppy pug I might be getting. You guys see it? Blue eyes, cute. I missed the super chats of a bunch of people. Okay. Let me see who I missed here. Name the pug Snort Hogan. I think I answered that one. I definitely answered the emulation one. I answered yours. 6.9 seconds, you know what to do. Of shoulders, yes. Okay. If I missed a super chat, I'm sorry. A lot of them came in at one time. Let me open up the clock here. Reset it. And...
Your shoulders. Your shoulders, 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 your shoulders.
Actually, you got more. You got a good bargain there. It is a huge cock. Worst toy too. Pepperidge Farm. I did miss yours. You know I missed? Because Pepperidge Farm remembers Google Stadia. You did say that before as a super chat. I remembered I meant to answer it, and I didn't. So I know for a fact I missed yours. Yeah, dude. And it's the problem. A lot of corporations think we got the money, we could just make it work. And that's not how it goes. You missed Neil Williamson's and my last one about Trump's. Even Trump isn't saying anything about the student loan forgiveness. Oh, yeah, it's a horrible thing to be against. Horrible thing to be against. You know Trump isn't saying it. It would be it would be a political suicide, just like you said. And Neil, let's see what you got here. If I can find it. Yes, I answered you. About Ted Cruz.
Level 1. I streamed myself masturbating. I'll be the guy. Fuck life. I'll be for the thousands of children. I'll be the guy on level.
These beats are amazing.
1. You're still on mission 1. What I'd like to do is to take a trip down memory lane with all of you today. All right? If you can believe it.
I love how he now has Phil fapping in the top right corner. All right, I'll check it out, Cosmic Yoshi Clan. Okay.
It was 1 year ago. A whole year. The disaster story happened of my wife's birthday.
The two fat faces match on Snort Hogan and the man.
So what I'd like to do is give you a quick reminder and tell you the story of what happened last year versus this year and how different it is. All right, so here's the thing. When it's a birthday, it's a special day, you want to have a good day, right? You guys know that the way that, my life is that I work 6 days a week full time.
I can't believe he's actually talking on the anniversary of this situation. Even if it's like attached to his wife's birthday, it doesn't matter. He's talking about the anniversary of a dissatisfactory chicken sandwich. Fuck. Fuck. Fuck.
All right, I have 1 day a week off to spend with my wife, and half that day is typically spent running errands, doing things like grocery shopping. If I need to do something like go to any appointments that I have during a week, I have to do on that 1 day. Like I said, I had to take Jasper to the vet, any doctor's appointments, any legal appointments, anything like that has to be done during that day. In addition, any other things, like sometimes I got to go to the garbage dump. Sometimes I got to go get special supplies or things that you can't just get at a grocery store. It's all got to be done on that day off, okay? So, last year, my wife and I...
Phil, here's the thing. I get it. Like, this job is more time-consuming than people think. It's easy. It's really fucking easy. But it is time-consuming. But you can, you're not going to fire yourself if you have to go to, an appointment, a doctor's appointment, on a day where you're supposed to be streaming. Or you could stream after the doctor's appointment and just stream later to make up the time. You're going to write yourself up? It's not like you're punching in anywhere, Phil. Didn't he actually do where he talked about... No, I didn't see Keffels on CNN, no. 100K income and you take your wife. Well, no, there's a reason in his defense that part happened, I believe. He should do a live stream talking about... I think I just answered you. Yeah, he did do that. He actually just recently talked about it regarding me, where I said he should capitalize on it. Google Fish, Rich, your chest is so hairy.
Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah, and I love how right now they're matching. Snort Hogan's face because he has DSP's fat face on there.
Wanted to plan a special day for her birthday. And I said, what would you like to do? And she says, well, we got to do our errands and things. So what I'd like to do is plan it so we get those done early on in the day. And then we can go and do something special. I said, well, what would you like to do special? And like, well,
Looks like I'm wearing another shirt. A shirt of hair and nipples.
I love sushi. Let me look for like sushi places and something special. So what we did is there's a how can I explain it? If you drive about half an hour away from here, there's another
Oh, Jesus Christ, he over-explained shit. Just talk about, like, a little bit before in the main event, Phil. Why are you discussing what was in your bowel movement that morning? Did you see corn? Did he see corn?
town out there in Washington where there's a lot of shopping, there's a lot of restaurants, there's a lot of other things out there as well that we do every once in a while. We don't do it all the time because it's pretty far away. But, you know, it's nice to every once in a while have a different change of scenery and do things in a different location. So
I love how the FAP GIF now is going at double speed.
essentially what we said we would do is that day we would drive out there and we would spend some time, like killing time shopping. And then we would make a reservation at a nice restaurant to have dinner at. And my wife absolutely loves sushi. So we found a restaurant that's a combination of a, what they call hibachi, which is where they cook the food right in front of you on one of those open flame grills. And they do like a little show when they do it. And then also a sushi bar where you can go and they'll make the sushi right in front.
I could just so picture Phil if he went to one of those hibachi places where they cook the food right in front of you, like one of those flames explode. It's like, oh shit! Whoa, I thought it was going to catch on fire. Fuck. Supersonic ropes.
Funny, you're fresh, you can make to order. So we made a reservation on her birthday to go there because she wanted to do the sushi half of it. She was very excited to see that happen. We never did that before. All right. So that day,
I hope so. That's been on me. I've been terrible at planning shit, William S. They're down to do it. I'm just awful. I need like a manager for that shit.
also decided that, you know, we'd get all our errands done first half of the day, then drive out there, spend the day kind of doing some shopping, and then go to the restaurant. All right? So we go to do our errands, and we did our grocery shopping. We got that out of the way. And then we went and had to go to the dump that week. Had accumulated trash to throw out. So we go to the dump, and we're hungry, all right? And it's early. Like, what are we going to get? It was probably like just before noonish, okay? And we're like, we're hungry. What do we want to get? Well, what's nearby? Well, honestly, like nothing. First thing, my wife says, well, let's go to the diner that we really like. There's a diner nearby that we absolutely really, really like. But last year, my wife's birthday fell on a weekend. We weren't really thinking like that. We were just thinking, oh, it's her birthday, just do whatever she wants. So she wants to go to the diner that we always go to for our brunch, you know, breakfast, lunch combo, because she really likes this place. We go there, the place is packed to the walls with people, like completely full. So we were have to sit there and wait if we want to eat there. And my wife's like, you know, I'll be honest, you know, I don't really like this that much. I don't want to sit around and wait. I think I'd rather do something different. And I was like, well, what? She's like, you know what? I really want to go out to where we're going to go for the rest of our day. I feel like we're stuck here at home. I want to get out there. Let's just do whatever's close by. So we look around for things to eat. What's the closest thing? Burger King. And
I love how he says that. Burger King. What's the closest thing around me? Burger King.
sadly, we're in downtown, all right? And we don't usually do anything in downtown. If we got to drive through it to do stuff like go to the dump or whatever, we do that and we get the hell out of there. There's a lot of traffic. I'll be honest. There's a lot of crime. There's a lot of shit that goes down there. So we try not to go there, all right? But we're there. And
Yo, someone should animate this. Someone should animate this. Like, remember they did the whole emergency thing with his ex? Someone should animate this shit. It's so legendary that this man made such a big deal about a chicken sandwich.
like, let's just go to Burger King. I was like, you're sure? You're not joking. You actually just want to go to Burger King. And she's like, yeah, let's just get it done. Let's eat, and then we can move on to the rest of our fun day. All right, let's just do it. What the hell? So we got into the drive.
The rest of our fun day. I'm sure she said that. I hope we can get to the rest of our fun day. Think about how, like, ridiculous. I know it's, like, such a small little nitpick, and maybe it is the fact that I'm very stoned right now that I'm overanalyzing this. Like, in the real world, who would say, like, all right, come on, let's get on with, let's just get this over. Let's get on with the rest of our fun day. Does that sound like real dialogue that wouldn't be in an after-school special? Yeah, that's what I thought. No, it's fake. Like, he lives in this weird world. He filters stuff so oddly. Well, I'm blocked by him now, so I can't see what he tweets anymore. I'm now, according to him, shit on the bottom of his shoe. Fun day. Let's get on to the rest of our fun day. Oh my god, he's like a child's entertainer that's failed.
Through because Burger King a year ago you couldn't eat inside. I don't know if you can eat inside now. A year ago because of COVID, you couldn't go inside and eat inside. The doors were still locked. Okay, we tried. The door was fucking locked. So we decide to get into the drive-thru. We get into the drive-thru.
I could so picture him like the door's locked. He's like pulling on it for fucking dear life, and he's like, "Oh, I can't open. I guess they're closed." Shit.
What are we gonna get? All right, admittedly, I should have went for the staple. I should have went for the thing that I know is the same. They've never changed at Burger King over the years. Something that every time I go there, I love. The Whopper. I love the Whopper. Even though it's definitely a fast food burger, even though it's not the epitome of burger goodness, it always tastes the same. It's the same flame grilled patty.
He just said... Oh, he just said... The epitome of burger goodness. The epitome of burger goodness. What is the Phil? You want the epitome of burger goodness? Grill your shit at home. Do you think Phil would be offended if I asked him to go sign a printed picture of his face when he achieved orgasm? Of course, he would. Dude, he would block you and never speak to you again. Like, Kat might be crying because she saw this video right now. Philip Purnell is a man.
Patty, it's the same condiments on a good bun. It's a good sized burger. It always
On a good bun.
tastes good. I honestly don't know if I've ever gotten a Whopper that I was like, oh, this sucks. Even when they're messy and the shit's going everywhere, it still tastes pretty good. All right, that's what I should have gotten. But I was feeling stupid and adventurous, and I said, I'm gonna get their new chicken sandwich, which they call the Chiking. Okay. Now my wife said, oh, I'd gotten that before. I can't remember when we had gotten it, but she said she had tried the spicy Chiking and she liked it. So I said, all right, I'll try the spicy Chiking. All right. So I
Put that chicken in your mouth, Phil. Come on, birds. He wants to swallow you.
order it.
Try to relax your anus.
Try to relax your anus.
Try to relax your anus.
Relax the hole.
Try to relax your anus.
Because Phil's gonna fucking eat it.
breasts, 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 breasts.
Your shoulders.
I know, you're shut up, birds! You're talking about kiwi farms and Keffels, Isaac Hunter, correct?
And I think if I remember, she ordered, I can't remember what she got. She might have gotten a Whopper. I can't remember, actually. No, you know what? She might have got the long chicken sandwich. I don't remember. Because that's not the focus of the story here. So, of course, we have to eat in the car.
The focus of the story, Phil, is that this shouldn't be a story. The focus of the fucking story is that you're telling a story about something that the reason that it is a story is everyone was laughing at you because it shouldn't have been a story. Don't look at me all fucking condescendingly because I'm talking about chicken. Fuck you. You're not real chicken anyway. You're shaped like poultry. So stop. Yes. Yes, I can. Try to relax your anus 4 times.
Try to relax your anus. 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 Try to relax your anus.
I can't stop.
Your shoulders.
Cucumbers.
Wait, so Phil's wife got him to order the sandwich. Cat betrayed Phil. Cat is the reason why he won't shut up about the goddamn sandwich. You should, Eric. Like, would I get Phil's... I would get that exact face he has right there tattooed on my ass for $10,000. My left ass cheek would have Phil's face on it for the rest of my life for 10 grand. Am I selling out for cheap? Yes.
Breasts.
Anyway.
Car. They won't let you in. So we drive to the parking spot, and we open up the bag, and immediately we know something's wrong. You can see sauce.
Automatically, we know something's wrong. We could see sauce. Oh no! Some of the sauce from your sandwich, especially because it's takeout and maybe got rattled around slightly, leaked out. You also realize, Phil, like, not to get super technical. Not to get super technical with food, when a condiment goes from cold to hot, it gets more viscous, it gets more loose, I guess you could say, so there's more chance for drippage as it warms up from the hot steaming chicken. I taught you a lot today, Mr. Brunelli. You should thank me. Dylan with the bacon, cucumbers, and the
delicious salt.
Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. Pulsating hot sauce. Rich, you need to play the dramatic and epic music over this. I just kind of did. But he doesn't... That may... Like... And just, like, wipe up... Alright, so if there's some sauce dripping, man, you get a napkin and you dab around it. I personally rather would have more sauce than two. I hate when you get shit and it's dry.
Everywhere. Okay? So it's like you have to strategically go into the bag to even get, like, the items out of the bag. So she hands me my chicken sandwich. Okay, luckily her stuff was okay. But she hands me my chicken sandwich. And you can see the entire wrapper is wet. That's obviously a bad sign. When you're getting food and your entire thing the food is wrapped in is soaked, there's a problem here. Okay? So I begin to unwrap the sandwich. This sandwich...
We gotta go... I think he's embellishing a little more than I remember, maybe. Because... I think he's trying to make the sandwich sound worse than it actually was now because he knows the first story was ridiculous. He didn't say it was completely wet. Like, dude, if you're saying... All right, Phil. So you're saying that both buns... This is going to sound perverted, but that's fine. So you're saying that both buns were soaked in sauce, Phil? Like it was dripping and sopping when you picked it out. You did not make it like it was that initially. I smell some bullshit, Phil.
Yeah!
Smell some bullshit, Phil.
Yeah!
Smell some bullshit, Phil.
Yeah!
Try to relax your anus. You are over-embellishing this story because you know the first time you just seemed like a pretentious douche crying over a chicken sandwich. That is what you're doing. Those buns weren't soaked. You had a little bit of the sauce dripping out. It happens. I need you to make a 40-minute video titled The Ultimate Showdown, Burger King versus DSP FAP. Oh, the camera's on. Do I still have that one? I got rid of the camera from Phil? Is this motherfucker still bitching about that fucking chicken sandwich? Yes. He is talking about the anniversary of the chicken sandwich. I'm not kidding. I wish I was joking with you. Damn, you've been a member for half a year, man. Thank you very much. Bro, Phil cares about your cum-covered chicken sandwich. He hasn't left 6. Dude, he won't stop talking about it. It's amazing.
is completely permeated in sauce. I'm not talking it's like wet, they put too much. The bun is soaked and completely covered. The chicken is doused in it and mushy because of it. Like, this is supposed to be a crispy chicken sandwich. This is the most soggy, disgusting thing you've ever seen in your life. And not just one kind, 2 kinds of sauce. It's got whatever the hot sauce is supposed to be, plus some other kind of like a yellowish sauce. Now, here's the thing. Maybe if I was at home and I was eating on a plate at my table and I had paper towels and shit all over me, maybe if I had a fork and knife, I would try to eat this thing. The thing is completely saturated. It's already getting everywhere because the wrapper's wet, so it's already kind of getting everywhere in the car. And they gave us 2 napkins. 2 single napkins. Like, how fucking stupid can you be, right? That's all you give someone when you just gave them this sloppy, disgusting fucking mess, right? So I'm looking at it and I'm like, how am I supposed to eat this? And the answer is I couldn't. There was no way to eat that and not get it completely over myself. And if I did, if I ate it, my whole face would have been covered in sauce.
He anused it? If he anused this, don't anus the sandwich, Phil. Phil. I don't remember you talking about. We got to find the original video. All right, we're doing some detective work. Yes, I'm that much of a loser. Don't fucking question me. He didn't have this shit in the original story. He did not have this shit. We were watching the Dark Side Karen video after this. If he was on a JCS criminal psychology video, you'd be saying right now that he's the lawyer talked to him and he's embellishing the story to make it seem better in front of the jury. Two napkins all of a sudden. It was soaked. The bread was soaked all of a sudden. We saw the picture, Phil. I don't remember those buns being soaked. I'm really high right now, Birds. I'm on another fucking planet. Get the same sandwich he got, eat it, and I don't even know if they sell the sandwich. That's actually a good idea. That's actually a very good idea. Chiking? Is it like still a thing, or was it like one of those time things? If he collected money like he collected grudges and supposed wrongs done to him, he wouldn't need to e-bag. Yeah, pretty much. Has Burger King rectified this travesty yet? No, but we're going to watch the original one to see what Phil has. Phil forgets that the internet never forgets. So we'll watch the original banger after this.
My hands, and there's nothing to wash with because they gave you 2 fucking napkins. You can't go inside to use the bathroom or ask for more. The door's fucking locked. So guess what I had that day for my brunch? Small fries. That was it. That's what I ate. Small fucking fries. And nothing else. My wife got chicken sandwiches and fries. I ate small fries. All right? I took a picture. I showed it to you guys for a while. Remember, it was a running joke on my streams. I complained to Burger King. Guess what Burger King did? Fucking nothing. They're scum. I mean it. That company is a bunch of fucking scumbags. So
Because, Phil, the sandwich looked like the typical I'm telling you, we're going to watch the other one after this.
Complain to Burger King, and they say, don't worry, we're going to do something for you. We're going to contact the franchise.
Yes, Banshee, and we're about to prove it.
Franchisee, showed them the picture because that does look disgusting, and we're going to get you an answer. 2 months passed, and the franchisee never responded. So I kept asking them, what's going to happen, and eventually they just ghosted me. They didn't even give me a credit. They didn't even say, oh, we'll give you a $5 coupon. They don't care. They literally don't give a fuck. So Burger King is a piece of shit company. They're supposed to be all about have it your way customer support. They don't care. They ghosted me in the emails, and they ghosted me on Twitter. They don't give a fuck. So fuck Burger King. No, really, I mean that. Hey, Burger King, fuck you. Your company sucks ass. You actually made the first half of my wife's birthday really bad last year, and then when I tried to reach out just to get some kind of restitution, you ghosted me because you're a bunch of fucking scumbags. So fuck your mother. Okay.
Missed my super chat, big boy. Did I really? Did I? How much money did you get applause off the soundboard? None. But I may spam it too much and I need to ease back, but I would say at least 70% of people like the applause. Matter of fact, here, I'll do a poll. I'll leave it up the entire stream just to prove it. Yes. Oh, no, I know you're referring to Phil. Banshee, I know you weren't referring to me. Didn't think that for a second.
So, that was the first half of the bad birthday from hell. Okay? Then, we said, okay, we're going to go out to this shopping area, and we're going to do some, window shopping and stuff, some date that we did buy some things. I think we went to like a home goods store and bought.
All right, I don't care. Now let's see Dark Side Karen. Dark. Yeah, here we go.
For a business that's... But anyway, the only thing really going on with me is, last night I posted up a tweet about the whole Burger King.
I guess we're doing this again. We have to, because I know he embellished that shit. He added stuff to make it seem. Like worse, so people are more understanding of it. So this is his original rant. I know we're doing it again, but it's so fucking worth it. Oh, come on. The Quartering has an OnlyFans. What the fuck is he doing? I need to quit.
Situation, all right? And you may be wondering, what?
If I ever see a picture of his asshole, I'm leaving the internet permanently. Toy 2 would you dry Phil soggy buns? Yes, with my chest hair. Family fun included a trip to the city dump. Isn't that fun? A fun-filled day for Phil and his wife.
What the hell's going on with that? Because my Twitter's blowing up. Well, as usual, when I tweet something, it has to go out to the public, even though this tweet was made with only Burger King could respond to it. This tweet apparently got...
You couldn't go to, like, their website or something, dude? If you were so worried about... Like, I've tweeted at companies before with complaints. You know that people are going to come back at you. But if you were this concerned about people, especially blocking replies, you know you're just asking. You're just asking. I have a... Oh, I can put my shirt back on anyway. A semi-emergency. Hold on. Nothing serious with no one's hurt. Or sick or anything. Everyone's fine. Hello? Hello? I'll be right back. Oops, sorry about that. Yeah, so it wasn't like a emergency. It was I'm probably getting that little blue-eyed pug. So I had to talk to someone about it. I've always wanted a pug. So anyway, should I charge $2,000 to show it on stream? A pug is a dog. P-U-G. I'll just show the dog. I'm not charging for it. Come on now. Stop it.
You know, some people thought that it was funny and ended up retweeting it, and then the tweet ended up getting quote tweeted a bunch of times, and now it went viral. With a freaking Burger King tweet of all things, right? I think it's silly and stupid, you know? Because all I'm looking for is some restitution for this. This disgusting...
Look at the bun. That top bun is dry, Phil. I'm looking at it right now. I can't vouch for the bottom bun. That absolutely could have been eaten. He knows this picture. He knows this picture is around. Yeah, I'll name him. It's a girl. I don't know. I gotta think. What, a Pugolina, maybe?
Nasty, dripping, sopping mess. Now, I've told you guys the story about this. I don't need to tell you the story again. You know how it was supposed to...
But that's... Yeah, okay, it doesn't look great, but it looks like a typical fast food chicken fucking sandwich. Like... He's making it like... Everyone was kind of saying... The general consensus, I would say, was 70% like, that looks fine. It looks like all the slop I would get at a fast food joint, and I would eat it. And 30% were like, yeah, it looks gross, but you're making it too much of a deal. You're so... Google Fish, welcome to the club. Devour.
The day I was celebrating my wife's birthday, we had no intention of going to Burger King. It was just something we did on the fly because of a screwed up plan. And this is what they gave me, right? And it's now been... Actually, now it's been over 11 days since I complained. And
Yeah, it looks edible. It looks like... I should go get this and I'm going to do that. I don't know which stream, but it'll be soon-ish. Maybe next week, because I'll have my kids this weekend. And I'll just show it. Like, here's what it looks like, the Chiking.
And I've gotten absolutely no restitution, meaning, you know, the company themselves have offered me nothing. They keep claiming, they keep contacting the franchise owner. The franchise owner is supposed to contact you about this issue to give you a resolution, and they never contacted me. So... It's obvious the franchise owner doesn't care. I don't really care either. Like, at this point, I have absolutely no desire at all
Philip
to go back to that
Bird,
Burger King. Like, if you
maybe I will.
Even this, right? In a to-go bag. Not even like, oh, you're eating it in the restaurant so you can complain and get your money back or even clean.
By a buttered man. So, do you have, like, Fabio, like, smear I can't believe it's not butter on his chest? I think he's, like, 90 now, but still, I'm sure he's an attractive old man. Yeah, let me find out. How old is Fabio? How old is Fabio? He's 63. Yeah, he's kind of a hunk, huh? He actually looks fucking old now. It's a man right there. Yo, he's 63, dude. Jesus. Yeah, he's looking kind of rough, and he's looking rough in that picture. Holy shit. Age has not been kind of... I mean... And he looks like a meth addict you'd see on Kensington Avenue. Like, what happened? I know I'm being a little too savage right now, but damn, son. Like, this is how I remember Fabio. Look how oiled up and pinchable that man's nipples are. Come on. I'm serious, Samir. Next week I'll do it. If they still have the Chiking.
Clean it up with some napkins. Imagine they handed you this in a to-go bag, and they put 3 napkins in the bag, and they expect like you're going to eat this, right?
Okay. So now it went from 3 napkins to 2 napkins. 3 napkins to 2 napkins. So I'm going to probably put a guess in there that there was actually 6 to 10 napkins. Let's just keep it real. Who is... Man, you're giving me... never forget the day Fabio killed a bird with his face and changed the world. What? What the hell happened? Good day, Rich. Hope I didn't miss much. No, I didn't miss much today. I'm just being the typical old middle-aged stoner asshole. Use the wrapper for a 0 napkin life hack. Yeah, well, no, it depends. If it's like those oiled wrappers, it's not going to wipe any shit off. You know what I'm saying? So, nah. Sam's Plaza, you've been a member for 15 months, dude. Thank you. I think I've thanked you before, but thank you again. Did I miss your super... How the fuck am I missing super chats, man? Remember the basement? Pepperidge Farm remembers? No, I don't remember the basement. What are you talking about?
So I have no opportunity to get a refund. Can't even go inside the building. It's locked. Can't get a refund, right? And then I contact the company.
That part we know is true, because he did say that both times. But the napkin thing, he was over-exaggerating, I'm telling you.
And for 11 days, they just keep saying, oh, well, we're sorry. We keep asking them for a resolution, and they're not responding. Well, you're the company. The franchisee is not the company. You are the company. So if I'm asking you for help, you...
Wait, let's read. A lifelong gamer... He loves that picture of himself. That look at that. Yo, you could watch it. They should just remaster Phil's stupidity. Like, those are remasters that I would keep rebuying. Like, I'm Philip Burnell, and I'm a lifelong gamer. Phil has enjoyed gaming not only on console, but in the arcade as well. What most people don't realize about Phil is that he did masturbate more than one time on stream, and that his passion for arcade gaming extends well back before Street Fighter II. Ah, masturbation. Phil first hit the arcade scene enjoying classics such as Wonder Boy, Ninja Gaiden, Pigs... What? Pigs Skit 62118. As well as Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and his love of arcades grew from there. DSP Gaming wrote this in 2021. Masturbation.
There's Pete in my basement.
Like, dude, how old is that picture, Phil? You had this up in 2021? What do you have on your clip, Phil, on your hip? Do you have a BlackBerry? Can you date that picture anymore? BlackBerry Messenger, Crackberry Phil, huh? That's from Project 7. He's using almost a 10-year-old picture in Project 7. Oh. And he does realize that actually folding your arms is considered an antisocial gesture, correct? It's imposing. It looks like he's looking at that. He is looking down on you. He's a narcissist. Look at how he's looking down, arms folded. That's not a welcoming gesture. Like, that's not how you want to welcome an audience when you have this on your splat. Oh, why am I? He's never. I burped in your hole.
You should be helping me, not be asking the individual restaurant. Like, what kind of responsibility is this, you know? So I'm hoping that they do something. Because now, basically, just so you guys know, I actually got an email back from them this morning. And I emailed them back again. I was like, at this point, I don't want to hear from that restaurant. I have no intentions of ever going back to that restaurant ever again.
Didn't he say that he had no contact in the newer video, or am I going crazy? See what I'm saying? I'm not sure. Terrence, I missed your super chat. Did I? Again, YouTube, if you had a way to search, like I could copy and paste the name and look just like it was a Google search. It would make things flow much smoother. Andrew Tate versus Anita Sarkeesian. No matter who loses, we win. You think one of them should... They're both douches, but they shouldn't die. Again, man, no violence.
Since this person ignored the problem, it's obviously they don't care about it. You know, that's on you as a company to decide what you want to do with that franchisee. Whether you want to ignore it completely, whether you want to do something to try to make them understand that this is disgusting and not acceptable.
That is these fucking pictures. Him with the cowboy hat, son. You are a treasure.
Well, that's on you. Well, I just want a restitution.
And of course he's on the Game of Thrones throne. Of course he is. Oh, Kim Jong Burnell.
And whether it's just my money back or you do something else, I don't care. I just want something. This is ridiculous. This is a meal I paid for. I could not eat it, and I was hungry all day because of it. You know, that's a common customer complaint that should easily be handled. And they're just blowing it off for 11 days in a row and doing nothing. Okay?
How does he sit here and fucking complain about this shit for this long? God bless him. I could watch this every day. I could watch this. I won't. Don't worry. I promise you we will never go back to this ever again. But I just had to show you that there were some gaps in Phil's chicken sandwich dilemma.
Why do I go through
Jen, the burger was $7.
the drive-thru because you can't go inside. All the restaurants here are still locked. You know, because of COVID. They haven't opened up. Everything is drive-thru. The only restaurants that...
Like, why would you, even if you're trying to be funny, why would you have that picture up there, Phil? That looks like a mugshot.
You can sit down inside are actually like major sit-down restaurants where you have...
And that I know I said this last time. I know that's supposed to be Kirby, but it looks like he's holding a giant testicle with a face painted on it. He is holding a giant testicle. That is a horrifying pic. I know I've talked about this last time. I'm probably repeating even some of the same jokes because my brain still works the same way. But he's holding a giant testicle. The solid snake Phil looks horrified that he's holding a giant testicle. Who is the fat Kim? That looks like Kim Jong Burnell behind him, literally. It looks like a much fatter Phil with a double chin and a very, very small face. We got methed out Mario in the top right. And sexual assaulter the hedgehog in the bottom left corner. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. You're getting grandpa excited to listen to TCAP episodes. On a more serious note, you've kept me entertained even on bad days, and I thank you. Thank you very much, Patrick, and thank you for being around here. You've been around for a long time, I know that. But you've been a member for 15 months, and I appreciate that, man.
Dinners and stuff. You can't just go to a McDonald's or a Burger King or a Wendy's and sit down inside. They're all closed. None of them have indoor seating. Maybe it is where you are. You know, it's very different. I understand. In the United States, everywhere has been completely different on this. Some places have had things opened or whatever.
I know we talked about this one, too. Chad Burnell sitting there. Why is there boxing gloves? What is going on there?
But, you know. What do I want for a $5 burger? First of all, it wasn't $5. It's not a burger. Why does everyone call this a burger? All right.
I never wished death upon Razorfist. When did I ever wish death upon him? Has Halo died for real? I kind of feel like it has. Answer my previous super use shit for brains. Well, that's not going to get me to answer it. Yes, that would make a damn good sandwich, Dylan Bacon. I'll look for it. But relax your aim. Can I scratch your belly and watch you shake your leg? That's what you're getting pissed off at? You know at least purposely that I don't miss super chats. It's like, Rich, you missed my... Look, I appreciate the super chat. I understand you spent money. You want me to discuss your super chat. But it's like, God damn it, Rich, you missed my super chat. Look, I'm sorry. I'll go look for it. Oh, what is it? I have a penis. Well, thank God for that super chat. I appreciate it, but it was just nothing funny. No, it's not. Look, here's the thing. No, they're not crybabies. Absolutely not. If you're supporting somebody and you're putting money out there to get them to respond to something, that's not being pretentious. I mean, he did call me shit for brains. That was a little rude. But I get it. You know what I mean?
All right. No, really, I want to answer on this one, okay? I'm getting all these tweets about my Burger King tweet, and people are like, the burger. It's not
Oh, damn.
burger.
I guess 78% like the applause. We'll leave it up for the whole stream, though. See where it goes.
Can't you tell that that's a chicken sandwich? Why is everyone saying this is a burger? Does that look like a burger?
I could tell you from at least that he said the buns were complete. He did say in the other video, I know. He said the buns. God, well. Oh, touch, tralla, ooh, ding dong, bring your bear.
breasts,
This goes out to Philip Burnell and Jeremy Hambley.
Breasts.
Yes, the buns, at least the top bun, okay? We have to be super objective here. I'm just not looking to flame Phil for the sake of flaming Phil, but he said the buns were soaked. These are not, at least the top bun is not soaked. So therefore, they're not completely soaked. That was another embellishment we've caught in Phil. Oh, look, my viewership's going down because the titties are out.
Try to relax your anus. Try to relax your anus.
Nah, but dude, I get it, man. Like, I've super chatted and had a missed, and I'm like, all right, like, you know. And I'm not, I wouldn't do the thing where I say, I wouldn't like bug them, but I would say like once, and then like, hey, that kind of sucked. So I get it, man. You're spending money to have me interact or say, like, if you have a specific question that I may miss in the regular chat, I get it, you know.
Burger to you? Is it that everyone feels that anything you buy from Burger King is a burger? Is this like how in the 1980s everyone was like Nintendo games, even though it was video games, people would call every video game a Nintendo game? The burger.
No, Phil, they call things different things throughout the world, Phil. Yeah, and you know, it's not that I'm missing any super... Dude, I even answer mostly troll super chats. Like, I don't give a shit. It's not that I'm skipping a super chat because I'm trying to dodge a question or... You know, I appreciate the support.
That's not a burger. Does that even look like fucking meat? Like...
I have a penis. Thank you, Josh.
Red meat? Of course.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised, man. I think I'm going to stream a game after this. I'll keep... my point being is I'll keep it up. The survey, but... Damn.
Of course it doesn't. It looks like... Actually, you want to know? It actually looks like meatballs.
Phil, as an Italian man, I am now insulted. What fucking meatballs are you eating, Phil? The only meatballs you're eating then are the motherfucking ones you get from Subway. What smashed, overcooked shit meatball are you eating, Phil? I thought you have to be at least half Italian. Or you actually look like a disgruntled French waiter, but you get my point. Well, Samir, you should mind. You should mind. But I wish you know what would solve it? YouTube. I think I've talked to my network about this. I may remind them again. Putting right next to where it has like I'm looking in the stream, whatever the fuck they call it, interface. If they had a search thing where I could put a name in and it would find the super chat. You know, easy. I would never miss a super chat ever again. Or if someone told me that I was missing one, all I have to do is type their name in, and I would see it. It would also mitigate super chat trolling, which doesn't happen that often to me, but it did more so, where people would say, you missed my super chat, so I would sit there looking like an idiot for 5 minutes. They'd have a dedicated spot for super chats, but still, if enough of them come in, you kind of need to search for them. Yeah, like, what kind of meatball Big Mike looks like that, dude? And like, what kind of like that? That's probably like a honey mustard sauce, but like, what is it? Oh, Phil.
It does. Yo, that looks like a meatball sandwich, and that's supposed to be a chicken sandwich. That looks like a meatball sandwich
Does not look like a meatball sandwich. Holy shit, this guy.
to me. That looks like meatballs in marinara sauce, right? With cheese.
Matthew Scullin has nice nipples. They are firm and have 2 dimples. Skip, dip, 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 dip. Wait a second. All right. Phil's going to lose his mind when he finds out the Burger King is called Hungry Jack's in Australia. Is it really? Let's see if I can find it. I want to see if I can find... We're going to rock out to his song real quick and get back to this. Let me go to YouTube. See if I can find this. There it is.
Damn.
You ready?
Scullin's nipples.
I made this like...
Hot damn.
10 years ago? 11 years ago?
Scullin's nipples. They are firm and have 2 dimples. Matthew Scullin has nice nipples. Matthew Scullin has nice nipples. They are firm and have 2 dimples. Skip, dip, 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 dip. Matthew Scullin has nice nipples. Matthew Scullin has nice nipples. They are firm and have 2 dimples. Skip, dip, 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 dip. Matthew Scullin has nice nipples. Matthew Scullin has nice nipples. They are firm and have 2 dimples. Skip, dip, 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 dip. Matthew Scullin has nice nipples. Matthew Scullin has nice nipples. They are firm and have 2 dimples.
Breasts, 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 breasts.
That was... Oh, 20... No, I made that earlier than that. That was like 2010. I need this song as my ringtone. I don't know, dude. I made that at like 2... Dude, I remember that's when I was really actually living with my parents. Laid off. It was 2010. I was only laid off for like a year and change at that point. And I just did stupid shit like that. It's like 2 a.m. in like the winter of 2010, and I'm sitting there making a song about Matthew Scullin's nipples. That was peak living. I genuinely appreciate how weird you are. Oh, you've seen nothing. Oh, God, Sexy Coco, man. All right, I'm giving you more bacon and cucumbers. That song was amazing. Dude, yeah, so I'm sitting there in a closet-sized room. At that point, literally living with my parents. It was the same house as this, but I now own this house, and it's a 2-family house. And making a song in a closet-sized room, living at my parents' about Matthew Scullin's nipples. Like, you couldn't get more Chad than that ever. Women would just be dripping as I walked by them. Find Lover or Die, Trying Had Your Exposed song in it. Oh, dude, there's a lot of T channels. It's fine. It is what it is. If I was going to make money off of it, that train has... fucking left the station probably like 6 years ago. And that was on me. I fucked that up.
I'm looking at it a second time from a different perspective, right? Damn. But anyway, I don't understand because a ton of people have responded calling this a burger, and it's not. I don't understand. A burger is, hamburger, short for hamburger, which means it's made of red meat, patty or whatever. That is not a burger. I don't know why people keep saying that. Actually,
imagine, Phil, that the entire world isn't revolved around the United States. Oh, I was a Giga Chad back then.
It's like blowing my mind that so many people are responding saying it's a burger. Really? I'm learning things. This is what I love about having an international audience. I'm being told calling that a sandwich is an American thing. Most people around the world would call that a burger. They would? Really?
Why is he so fucking amazed by that? Who gives a fuck, Phil? Who cares, Phil? Why do you care about this, Phil?
Learn something every day. You just call every sandwich you call a burger? That's crazy. I've never heard that before. In America, we don't. Yeah,
I really should put out an album.
In the United States, we don't do that. Only a hamburger would you call a burger. Everything else you call something different.
I'm not kidding. I gotta stop talking and do it. I just thought it was so cool to hear love exposed. Yeah, it's all over, man.
You actually would call that a chicken burger? See, I would say, to me, a chicken burger would be like a grilled chicken breast with like lettuce, tomato, and condiments, like that would be considered a chicken burger because essentially it's a hamburger, but you've replaced the red meat with the chicken. So I would call that a chicken burger. But I wouldn't call this a chicken burger. This specifically looks like a sandwich, you know, special chicken sandwich that was obviously botched.
What the fuck is he talking? Oh my god. Oh my. I watch you while playing Mario Kart 8 on. That's what I do, man. I'll put on like a show, or I'll put, not a show, but something on YouTube, and I'll, like I was playing on the Neo Air and downloading some stuff on there. Let me tell you something, man. What was I playing that was just popping off the screen? Like Doom Eternal, playing that at, say it's a pretty much medium setting, 60 at 720p. Quinn is in the building. How are you? On that vibrant OLED screen. I mean, again, it's not the best OLED panel I've seen, but it's still OLED, and it's still pretty damn good. It's something else. Then playing like Power Wash Simulator, because it has all the bright colors on the OLED screen. I just wish I could have recommended it if it had the 68, if it had the 6000 processors. I would have been like, yeah, I would still recommend the Steam Deck first. But if you're looking for something where, you know, it's a little more of a luxury item and it could still run everything well, and yeah, I would say it's definitely a different good choice. But not with the, I can't say it with the 5000 chips. But Neo is the company to watch out for as a competitor to the Steam Deck. I go to Hungry Jack's when I have a hungry ass. We should just call him the Bird of Steel. That's actually Bird of Steel. I've got balls of steel. I've got a bird of steel. There's nothing wrong with this burger. It's Phil. I have the connection to Gabe, and yeah, he's naked in my closet right now.
So that still blows my mind. But again, I'm learning stuff. Remember how long...
And there's other things, but see, here's the thing, is that the software is buggy. There's other things I like about the Neo too that they did with the Air, where it has a shortcut button that you tap it brings up the keyboard. But the problem is sometimes it doesn't work because the software is unstable that controls those buttons. Fix that, Aya. Get the 6000 chips in the Air. Get it in the next Neo 2, which they're doing. But in the next gen Airs, get the 6000 chips, or maybe by that point, you'll have the APUs that have RDNA 3. And oh, baby, an OLED screen with an RDNA 2 or RDNA 3 APU in there. Beautiful.
How long it took me to say football instead of soccer.
Neo ain't trash.
Because in the United States, we all say soccer, but that's not true. In America, the world is called football. And, you know, then we have American football. See, it's weird. It's really weird living in a country and only seeing from your country's perspective, but then having an international audience and learning all these things about the rest of the world. It blows my mind every day when I learn about something like this.
And look, I say that too. I know I'm all over the place right now. What else do you expect from my stupid-ass streams? As a person who said, like, no, I would not recommend the Neo Air over the Steam Deck, I pretty much didn't recommend it. Not kind of, I didn't. You know, but I still think overall as a company, they have one of the bright... Them and GPD are going to be the two standouts. ReviewTech SJW is taking your nostalgia privileges. What do you mean? What?
Okay. So anyway, it's funny. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because the tweet basically now has blown up, not only with retweets and likes, but people quote tweeting me. And the responses are completely and utterly different. Completely and utterly different. Like in one case... It's like someone laughing about it and saying, wow, that burger is disgusting. It looks like someone splooged all over your sandwich. And in another case, I'll get an answer like, why didn't you just go inside and get a refund? Which I've already explained the situation. If you have it in context, you know. The store was locked. You couldn't go inside.
Oh, the humanity. Do you think the market for portable systems like the Steam Deck is a good one, or do you think... No, I think it's a good one. Dude, it's a lot... I'm gaming more because of those devices, like the Steam Deck and the Neo. I have kids. I don't have all the time in the world like I used to, where when I'm not working, I could sit in front of a screen. Now, if I could bring the screen with me, you know, it's a big deal.
I wasn't going to sit in a drive-through line when we were in our birthday, we were going to spend, you know, like, my wife's birthday. I wasn't going to go to the fucking drive-through line again to complain and try to get a refund on the spot. And the only opportunity I had to complain was later on online. You know, but I already
Someone just wrote
explained that.
gout
People don't
burger.
understand that.
What's wrong with it? It's fast food. Stick it in your face.
Because they're seeing this tweet completely out of context. The other thing that really gets me is, so if you guys look at the tweet, as you know, I stopped having my tweets be open to responses because I get so many trolls. So when I tweeted this, I have it closed to responses. Only Burger King can respond to the tweet. That's it. Only Burger King can respond to the tweet. Okay? Well,
It's meh. Just like all the other devices. If you're playing a AAA game, expect like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours at most. But that's just how it is.
because of that, everyone quote tweets it instead. So it's like, now wait a minute. Obviously, I purposely tweeted this to get Burger King's attention because I felt that I'm not getting the response that I want from their customer service department. So obviously, if I'm making a public post like this, it's because I want Burger King to see that it's an issue and to try to help me. I'm not looking for anyone to respond to it. That's why I closed down responses.
Which is going to make people more inclined to respond.
Okay, that's why. That's why there's no open responses to it. So then everyone goes out of their way to...
It doesn't take long to charge. Imagine going to Burger King and not expecting to receive this. We're talking about Phil.
Quote tweet the tweet. It's like, wait a minute. So you missed the point, right? If you're actively going out of your way to quote tweet the tweet, all right, and you're making a joke or whatever, that's okay. But there's literally people out there who are like quote tweeting, oh, he's a Karen. And I have people, I guess, aren't gamers, insulting me for being a gamer. Oh, this is a typical gamer attitude. I was like, what? The fuck is this? I can't believe some of the responses I'm getting. But like I said, it's actually interesting because of the big variety of responses I'm getting. Some people are laughing, which is fine. Some people are actually grossed out, which I agree. I'm grossed out too. Some people are saying that it's not a big deal, I should let it go. Some people, now this is freaking me out. Some people are saying that looks delicious to them.
I didn't see anyone saying it looks delicious. I've seen people saying like it looks fine, I would eat it. But to say that it looks horrifying like you're saying is laughable.
That looks delicious to you. What the fuck? You know, like, huh?
What did someone say?
That looks delicious to you.
Hold on.
What the fuck?
I bet you still ate it, you big mess.
Try to relax your anus.
I bet you still ate it, you big mess.
You know, like...
Which way, Western man? Eat the cum burger or email Burger King about your sloppy surprise.
Huh? I can't even...
Is this a bit or something?
No, you gotta think they're trolling.
Shit and cum on a bun.
You gotta think they're trolling. It's
Looks like every fast food, that's what I said too.
gotta be a joke. There's no way someone actually thinks that's delicious. Right? And then there's some people who are like, just let it go. It's only a few dollar sandwich, just let it go.
Jeffrey Epstein. This almost 40-year-old man is still crying a week later for a greasy $5 burger. You can't make this shit up. And he's right.
But here's what you gotta understand. A couple things. Number one, this thing has been a viral tweet. Excuse me. Let's try this again. This thing has been like a meme on my streams for like a week and a half. It's a... running joke. I mean, let's be honest here. Is it a humongous deal? No. But at the same time, would I like actually to be acknowledged that I got cheated at a restaurant and get something for it? Yes. Yes, it happened. I got cheated, and I want some kind of restitution, man. You know? And the fact that they're not taking it seriously is kind of messed up. But it's been a running meme. For me, I know the majority of people on planet Earth don't care about it. That's why I'm not going crazy. I'm just posting it as a tweet.
As you made an initial video, now you made another video. A year later, you made another video, and then you tweeted to update your Twitter followers about your chicken sandwich. Dude, stop. This is as Karen as you can get.
With only Burger King can respond to on my timeline. Why people are literally going out of their way to quote tweet it and like, oh, I don't care about this. Well, obviously you do because you quote tweeted it. This wasn't an open tweet you could respond to. You quote tweeted the tweet. You went out of your way to quote tweet it to say something about it. So obviously you do care. Or else you wouldn't have quote tweeted it. But you see that they don't see that. They don't see the irony of doing that. They're morons. Anyone who does that and says, oh, I don't care about this. Well, then why'd you quote tweet it? You do care, stupid.
Dude's really getting mad that a 60-year-old made their sock slop. It's over for you, bro. Oh my god, these comments are incredible.
But anyway, Dan says, what resolution do I want? I either want a refund or I want something else. Whether that, I don't know, maybe they'll give you some coupons for a free meal or something. So I can go to a different
Someone said, sir, I'm rooting for you. I'm batting for you.
Burger King and actually get the meal I fucking paid for. I'm not asking for anything crazy. I don't want something.
Yeah, I know. Carlos died, so this man can complain.
Oh, I want lifetime free Whoppers at Burger King. No. I just want what's coming to me, what I paid for, what I deserve as a paying customer. That's all I want. What's sad is that 11 days, they're not taking it seriously and blowing me off, that I had to tweet about it, right? And now will they take it seriously? Who even knows? They probably still won't. They probably still.
Because this guy's wife is, they usually when people like, everyone marries someone that they're compatible with. So his wife is probably either similar to him or just very tolerant of him. Burger King making a hamburger helper sandwich would be DSP's. Oh God. Would he complain about that? Like it was supposed to, like, dude, it's hamburger helper. What the fuck do you expect?
Still won't give me anything. This will be an ongoing saga. Seriously. It'll be an ongoing saga. You know what I mean? It'll never end. See, now here's another attitude I don't understand. Another you in stream chat just said, well, you paid for shitty food and you got it, no problem here. And this is what some people are actually saying. They're quote.
All right, it's TCAP time. He's basically what I'm saying is he's embellished that fucking story. I'm sorry.
Look, I don't want. You've seen us catch online predators.
Anything you say can will be used against you in court of law.
Men who use the internet to target children for sex.
And just in case something happened, you brought condoms.
This time in small-town America.
Wait, we've seen
unexpected
this. I got better ones.
Keep getting guys on the schedule a couple hours out.
We've seen this. You go to my history. Philip Burnell is a man, is a man, is a man. Where is it? Yeah, here we go. Who's in this one? Here it is.
I'm free to leave right now.
This is an OG one.
So how can I help you? You've seen us catching online predators.
What's going on? How'd you have a seat?
Just have a seat.
Men going after children over the internet.
And
I'm sorry.
you sent pornographic pictures.
But this time we'll show you things you've never seen.
Okay.
We'll take you behind the scenes of our sting operation.
Wait a minute, so let me get this
We'll take you behind the scenes of our sting operation.
straight. So they're talking about a meeting?
You'll hear the uncut versions of their story.
Do you do this sort of thing all the time? No.
Their excuses.
The house is for sale. I'm the only guy.
And we'll show you some moments
I'm sorry.
that shocked and surprised even us.
Could you explain yourself?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
This is Predator Raw. We rent a house. Our people wire it with hidden cameras and microphones. Volunteers from the online watchdog group Perverted Justice act as decoys, go into chat rooms with a profile that includes a picture that's unmistakably underage, and they sit and wait. And the next thing you know, the guy is knocking on our door, trying to have a sexual liaison with a 12, 13, or 14-year-old boy or girl. What's great about going back to the raw tapes is we can look at things that give us a better idea of how these guys' minds work. Why does a 56-year-old man on his lunch hour walk into a house where he thinks a 13-year-old boy is home alone? How do you get that?
Yeah, and it's such a relaxed I'm sorry too. Like, bro, you're naked. There's no way you could question intent. I'm sorry.
Initially, we looked at it, okay, we'll take some of this from this guy, some of this from that guy. We only have an hour. This is an opportunity to dig a little deeper.
you see, your son I am me, so I came over to butt fuck him. Oh my god, man. He does sound like Kip from Napoleon Dynamite. He does. Burger King. Oh, you
look a little closer.
Actually, I bet you a Burger King hamburger helper sandwich probably would be pretty good. I forgot the Yoshi clan. All right. send me a DM on Twitter tomorrow night. We'll watch it, because after this, I don't know if I'll do the whole thing of this and then game, do half of it and then game. For some reason, I want to be antisocial in game.
And to understand who these guys are. Fairfax County, Virginia was
freaking idiot.
Significant. It was our second investigation. We had
You
a
don't
better
have a Twitter?
house, arguably a better location. I was more comfortable. You know, you're always a little bit anxious, but you know, at least my heart wasn't in my throat the whole time. I could breathe. Just hours into the investigation, the first visitor came bounding in like he owned the place. I mean, this guy sent photos of himself performing oral sex on another man to somebody he thought was 13. And like so many of the other men who ultimately visited us in Fairfax County, Virginia, this guy was a prominent member of society.
I'm sorry. Yeah, this is a rabbi that flips the fuck out.
Hello?
Hi.
Hey, hold on 1 second. I gotta change my shirt, yeah?
Okay.
It's still day. I gotta ask, you still gonna be up for tonight after seeing your girlfriend?
We'll see.
The level of comfort we see by watching these guys before I have my interaction says to me they're either very comfortable taking part in this activity, or they've done it before, or they've spent so much time chatting online with someone they think is a teen that they don't believe there's any danger at all. Now, earlier in the chat, he had talked about going out to...
I don't know if I'm going to play more. You don't have a Twitter? Send it to the submissions email. I'm going to start checking that.
Dinner with his girlfriend, and then perhaps coming over to meet the boy after that. And just as he finishes that ha ha ha, he turns around and I walk into the room. And you see this physical...
Kerbis, you can't get high in the Army. Watching you blaze helps me cope and gets me a little high myself. Then I must be real fucking high then. Thank you, Kerbis. Thank you for your service, too, and thank you for being a member for 14 months, man.
Physical reaction on his part. And he knows that his life is about to change.
No, his life is over, not about to change.
So how can I help you? Go ahead, have a seat. I suggest you sit down. And take your hands out of your pockets, please. What are you doing here?
Not something good.
Why don't you tell me what your plan was?
I don't want to be. This isn't good.
Not good?
Yeah, done.
That's kind of an understatement, isn't it?
Can I know who you are, please?
I want to know a little bit more about why you were here first.
I'd like to know. Can I see some identification?
Now, I don't want to lie to him.
Talk about a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde existence, huh?
But I don't want to let him know I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC just yet. Well, I'm happy to tell you who I am, but I also want to go over some of this chat log with you.
And all these videos again, whenever I do live streams of this, look, NBC, claim them all. You are more than welcome to. Whatever ad revenue comes from these, I left monetization on, partially, purposely, knowing I was doing this. Take it. It's all yours.
It appears from this that you were setting up a meeting with a 13-year-old boy. Okay, you're only 13. Yep.
Ray Hansen's shoulders on a scale of... So he definitely has excellent shoulders.
13. For a 13-year-old, you handle yourself...
Your shoulders!
Well. Yes, you are very cute, and when boys are that cute, they usually look like their moms. So you pretty much...
He's cringing at himself.
Thought you were coming here to meet a 13-year-old boy named Conrad.
Yeah, I have a transcript of an email.
Do you have anything to say for yourself? I like sucking and being sucked. I like to kiss. And now I'm getting ready to ask him what he does for a living. I already know, but I want to hear it from him. What do you do for a living?
A rabbi.
A rabbi. Now, presumably, you counsel families and children in your position as a rabbi.
Sure.
Children.
30 years.
What are you doing as a a man of God, as a rabbi, in this house, trying to meet a 13-year-old boy.
I'm really... I don't want to do anything that's going to further make you angry.
I'm not angry.
You're coming across in a very angry and authoritative sense. I've asked you for identification as to who you are, and you've yet to show it to me. Right now, all that's happened is that I'm sitting in a house.
And you sent pornographic pictures through the mail. Okay, that's a federal offense right there.
Look, you know I'm in trouble, and I know I'm in trouble. I am not interested in getting any further in trouble. This is not something that I've done.
You've never done this before.
Yeah, bullshit.
You know, because I hear that a lot. You see a reaction on his face, and that pretty much seals the deal. He wants to know right then and there who I am. And so I tell him.
I don't understand why I can't have some identification.
I'm more than happy to tell you who I am. I am Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and we're doing a story on computer predators.
Oh, no. Come on, guy.
You don't want to touch anybody. You don't want to. It was really one of the only times, the only time really, where somebody actually physically lunged at me. Now, looking back, I really don't think I was in much danger.
Why don't you think you were in danger? That guy looked like he was about to lose his mind. And even if this wasn't a televised sting operation, you didn't think this was going to get out anyway? A rabbi in a non-televised sting operation attempted to fuck a 13-year-old? Of course it was going to be national news anyway there, champ.
But you can see how the security system works. Our guy stepped in.
Well, Chris Hansen was just being a journalist. I wouldn't necessarily say he was being aggressive. This guy was just, he knew he was fucked and was overly sensitive.
Took care of it and diffused the situation.
You've got to stop this.
Sit down. Sit down.
You don't have any
You're
right
free to leave any time. We got phone calls from him for months, and he was downright mean. He blamed us for his situation, and we offered him the chance to do an interview. He initially said,
the cops don't. This is earlier on investigations where the cops didn't come yet, which was interesting. Let me go get some more coffee. I'll be back in a second. Horses. Birds. No, it's not over. Coming right back. Carlos is beheaded. The motherfucking bird is dead. The big metal bird. The big metal bird is the alpha bird. He's the head bird in charge.
Said yes, but only if we didn't show the video from the house, didn't show his face, or identify what he did for a living. And obviously, those were conditions we could not meet. In this investigation, unlike the more recent ones, we did...
Do I have the Mario paint? I may have to bring back the Mario paint. I can get it right now. Hope you're feeling better, Tickled Bruno. My goes between jumbo giant sized bags she has. Who has jumbo giant sized bags?
Did not have police doing a parallel investigation. These guys...
Let me get Mario paint.
Breasts. 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 Breast, 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 breasts.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Hand jobs all around. Hand jobs all around. Hand jobs all around. Hand jobs all around. Hand jobs all around.
No, Daddy, no. No, Daddy, no.
Your shoulders. Your shoulders.
Oh, we'll play games. We can definitely play games. I'm never blowing bubbles ever again.
What the fuck am I doing?
I walked away. We did, however, interview the Fairfax County, Virginia police afterwards, and Perverted Justice supplied police with the chat logs. So ultimately, a lot of these guys were prosecuted. This can be the point in the interview where things get heated.
Can I taste your nuts? That needs to come back. I'm literally going to buy another Stream Deck XL tomorrow. I need all the sounds. I'm going to have like 13 of them on my desk. I'm going to have to hire like intro guy back. Like, you're going to be the soundboard guy. Then I'll just slap him on the ass whenever. Intro guy, hit the applause. Oh, shit, man. Rich, your stream sucks. You don't even blow bubbles or snort or act uncontrollably. I'm sorry. Skip dip did up, don't make it drip, man. I sent you a video through the email. Here's $2. Thank you, Cosmic.
What are you doing? You okay?
I'll have intro guy be like Fred from Howard Stern.
Then you say, so you won't be shy after a little bit. Whoa. What are you doing? One of the things about the Dateline investigations is that, we're limited to an hour, and you don't always...
All the blood from his erection got sapped out of him when he realized his dick just went down like a shot giraffe when he saw Chris Hansen. Oh, I need to lay on the floor. I'm so dizzy. My penis went flaccid way too fast.
always get to see how these guys, in some cases, really spin a yarn. I mean, a detailed story to try to get themselves out of trouble.
Yo, someone on Twitter sent me Phil jerking off to the save music from Mario Paint. It was the funniest shit. As a matter of fact. Hold on. I know. Like, what else do you expect from me when I'm this stoned? Do you expect me to actually stay on topic? But you have to see this. Can I show Phil fapping? Hold on. Yes, here it is. Here it is. Why is this not in dark mode? But whatever. Here we go. You did the thing before. Look what's up. I won't. That is all I'll show, but. All right. Anyway, you get the idea. Go check me out on Twitter at @TheRealRTU.
This was a guy, Aladdin Shamoon, who was pretty clever. He was going to stick with this story to the bitter end.
I just got the go fill my shorts, so I'm gonna change them real fast, okay?
Unfortunately, yes, Cat is crying again. Devour! You have the Devour face. I love it.
How's it going?
Sir.
Good. Why don't you have a seat?
Thank you, sir. Nice seeing you.
Nice seeing you.
How are you, sir?
Good, thank you. What you doing here?
God, that's such like a 2005 looking kitchen.
Just hanging around.
Just hanging around?
Yeah, I know that the house is for sale.
Oh, that this house is for sale?
Yes, yes.
And what made you thought that this house is for sale?
I heard about it. A friend of mine.
A friend of yours?
Yes.
And what's the friend's name?
His name is Hisham.
And what's his phone number?
He has cellular phone 703.
703? Well, why don't I just call him and I can ask him, and maybe we can clear all this up.
I don't know exactly what's his limits or what is he willing to pay or what location.
All right, well, let me call Hisham real quick here. And what's your name?
Aladdin.
Aladdin.
If it is the wrong number, it will be 3283.
3283.
Hopefully, yeah.
Okay, well, that first one is Cynthia, it's not Hisham.
Okay.
So let's try the other one.
3283.
This guy is so...
I really think I've got this guy figured out. At this point,
it's amazing.
He's going to start telling the truth. But as you'll see, this isn't over yet.
All right, it's Hisham, but he's not picking up his phone.
He's not answering?
Yeah, I got his phone now. So I just want to get the story straight then. Hisham, your friend,
yes,
said, hey, I know about this house that's for sale.
Yes.
You said, oh, friend, I will go look at it for you.
Yes.
Out of friendship.
Yes.
And what do you think of the house?
What did you say?
What do you think of the house?
Very nice.
Yeah.
And how many bedrooms? 4?
4 bedrooms.
4 bedroom, 2 bath?
3 baths.
3 bath. 2 full and 1 half?
Yes.
Okay.
So God,
Aladdin.
He's still trying to grasp at straws to make this story.
Yes, sir.
I think now is the time for you to tell the truth. Why did you really come here?
To see, what's her name? Sarah.
Sarah.
Yes.
Sometimes, you know, that's all it takes. It just, you call the guy down and he comes clean.
So all that other stuff about Hisham and the house and all that, that was all a big fat lie?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know how old Sarah is?
No.
What is that number right there? What does that say?
12.
12. Yeah. Okay. She tells you that she's at a summer camp. I gotta go to a bonfire.
What is bonfire?
Bonfire.
I wonder if he did jail time. I wonder how long he did it for. I mean, this is probably from like 2004, 5 maybe.
Is when you sing around the campfire in the summer camp. You know she's a child.
She told me 18, sir. Yeah, here it say 12.
12. You have a nice ass, baby, you ask. She says, I don't know.
A whole new world.
What's behind me? And you say, I'll tease it with...
This can be the point in the interview where, you know, things get heated, but I had no idea about what was going to come next.
Then you say, so you won't be
yeah,
shy
it's
after
disgusting.
a little bit.
12 years old.
You say, great, good girl.
A little bit.
Whoa. What are you doing?
Just a little bit.
You okay?
I am fine, just kind of.
So
imagine
awkward.
looking at this guy and
So
wondering
awkward.
whether he's faking it, or maybe if he's really sick. You know, do I just end the interview and say, you know, why don't you go on? Or do I continue? He said he was okay. We continued. But does that mean it's right for a 45-year-old man?
No, sir.
And
I am
for a little while it goes okay, but, you know, sometimes we can't control these events.
It's just...
Yeah. This is nothing.
Would you like to leave?
No, sir. Just... I'm kind of...
I'm kind of shitting myself. There is a giant log in my pants right now.
I'm shocked, to be honest with you, sir. I lied about myself, I lied. And I'm not that kind of person, sir.
All right, if you're not feeling well, perhaps you should just go.
No, sir, I'm okay. Just I feel bad about myself.
Well, before you leave, there's...
Yeah, what was the close-up on the foot? Was that the palm tree camera?
one thing that I need to tell you.
Yes.
I'm Chris Hansen of Dateline NBC, and we're doing a story on computer predators. And if there's anything else you'd like to say, we'd like to hear it. And if not, you're free to leave.
Anything against me at the moment?
For charges?
Yes.
No. Not that I'm aware of.
I do apologize, and I promise to be a good man for the future. And I apologize for the lies. I want to justify the reason for me to come here.
Hello?
Is that a Nextel he got? That sounds like a Nextel ring.
Yes, I called by mistake. I had the wrong number. I apologize. Okay, that's not a problem. Bye. I thought that was Hisham, but it was the other phone number. Okay. It was just a very unusual set of circumstances. I mean, this could be one big act, or the guy could really need medical attention. You know, and when you look back at the tapes, when you watch the raw tape, no matter how many times you see it, you still really don't know whether you consider it drama or reality. I mean, you just can't make this sort of thing up. He asks you to get pantyhose. There's talk about beer. There's talk about...
What time is it now? 11? What should I do? I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm probably going to end the stream because I got to fix my sleeping schedule. These streams get me riled up. Slap a chest. So this is not my time to get settled into bed and shitpost on Twitter and piss everybody off. Yes, I will check DMs. I saw Siderico. And, yeah, 77% for the applause. All right, guys. Have a great evening. I will. Yeah, because I have a little bit of a cold, too, so my voice is raspy. And no, it's not COVID for people that ask. I took a test. Had to get a bunch of snot. You know, it's weird. I'll talk for 1 second. These new tests. Actually, these other tests I had were shit. They always showed a fucking second line no matter what. Like, it would be very, very faint, but they would, even if it's faint, that means you're positive. Then I would go to my doctor and get a test, and I was negative. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, yeah, these tests are shit. These new ones, they take longer, but, like, it's clear if you don't have it. So, it's just a cold. And like I said, I don't even feel sick. I just feel a little bit in my nose and stuff like that. But you can hear my voice is raspy. That could also just be the pot, too, because pot does that. Now I'm literally just rambling. Have a great night. Yeah, it was a pregnancy test, and I actually shoved it up my ass, Terrence. Have a good one.